Hello, Facebook family and friends. Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday. It's either Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. How's everyone doing? Wisdom Walk number 67. You're worth more than you think. Wisdom Walk number 67. You're worth more than you think. It is freezing out here in Southern California today. But how's everyone doing? Hope you are having a good week. Wanted to talk a little bit about your net worth, what you're worth, what you think you're worth. Some people are way off on this. If I had to guess, I would say most people are 100% off on this, and I will prove my point. For those of you, which is the majority of the world, you have something called a job. Now, I think in my wisdom walks before, many years ago, I used to be very disrespectful, and I said things because, of course, I learn also, and I learn by my mistakes, and I do make mistakes. We're all human. And I used to, when I was involved in MLM way back 15, 20 years ago, whatever it was, I used to say job, just over broke, jerked out of bed. And that is very disrespectful because you know what? A job's not a bad situation. A job's a great thing for you to get experience, for you to learn, for you to learn things to get yourself to the next level. So there's nothing wrong with a job. The cool part is if you learn certain things and you get certain mentors, you're able to change things in your life. So number one, I think you're worth more than you think, a lot more than you think. In my wisdom walks in the past, I've talked about everyone in the world has a talent. Everybody's talented. Everybody has a talent. Everybody is good at something. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be baking, it could be business, it could be sales, whatever. Everybody has a talent. The key is to find that talent and turn it into a life. To find that talent and turn it into freedom. To find that talent and cultivate it to make it something special. So let's talk a little bit about the job situation. The reason why I know that you're worth more than you think is every person that's hearing my voice, every person that has a job or has had a job in the past, you had something someone wanted. Somebody wanted badly from you. And the reason I know that, because they paid you to do this job. Well, they were actually taking advantage of you. Because think about it for a minute. If you work for a company, that company, the ownership, the board, whatever of that company, is making tons of money based on your talent. So who's using who? They're holding you back, keeping you so they can live their dreams. So I remember I used to make a saying that says, when I wake up in the morning, am I waking up to make my dreams come true or somebody else's? Well, that's the same scenario. Because I believe as an employee, you're being used by your employer to make a better life for them. And they're literally using you. So I know, here comes a controversy. Well, Clay, I may agree with you. I understand that. But how do I own the company? I don't have that type of money. I can't start my own business. Well, unfortunately, in the world, this is what they teach us in school. Because especially my generation, today's younger generation is being taught a little bit differently. Because they got TikTok, they got YouTube, they got all these different ways to make money, and they never leave their house. So yeah, the world's changing a little bit, but not enough. So you have the situation where we're taught in school to go get a great education, get a great job, and work for 20, 30 years, and live some type of retirement, which isn't reality. That doesn't really happen. So that's why they have Social Security, but I'm not going to go into that type of stuff right now. But that's not real reality. Then you have the entrepreneur that goes out and hires people to make their dreams come true and use them to make their business better. Okay, understand that too. They're taking that risk that some people are afraid to take because in life, in school, in society, in your circle, in your community, they don't teach what I talk about. They don't teach that at all. Trust me, they don't teach it. So You're going along with the Joneses. You're going along with everybody that you see around you. I tell people, show me the 5 people you hang around with, and I'll show you exactly the person that you are. Because if someone is not pushing you in your circle or doing things that's uncomfortable, you'll never learn and you'll never grow. So, as you finally see this and you go, yeah, I'm with you, Clay. I can understand that I'm being used at my job. I can understand that the owner is driving a brand new Lamborghini, living in a big home, don't show up as much as I do. And I sit there and I see them with all their toys, and all us employees are busting our butt 40, 50, 60, 70 hours a week, and they're living a good life. And I get it. I see it. But how do I get to be the owner? And I understand that, because that owner did something in their life to put them in a position to have the capital or have the business sense to own their own business, to hire you to make them rich. You just haven't done that. You may not have the situation to do that. So it's this cycle that we go through in life, that how do you get out of that cycle? It's kind of like almost like the credit system. You need credit to get credit, but how are you going to get credit if you need credit? Let me repeat that. You need credit to get credit, but how are you going to get credit to need credit? So nobody wants to give you credit until you get credit. So it's kind of this vicious circle. Same situation here. Most people don't have money to open their own business or invest in your business. So they go let someone use them, that's what you're being doing. That's what's happening. However you want to call it, you're being used. Let me repeat. You're being used to make someone else's dreams come through, to build their empire, to put them in the bigger neighborhood, to put them driving a better car, to put them having the better vacations. Take a look at the owner of wherever you are. How often are they there? What do they drive versus what you drive? What's their lifestyle versus your lifestyle? So you're building their dreams instead of yours. But I understand it's like the credit issue. Got to have credit to get credit. But you got to get credit to have credit. It's a tough deal. So in your business, first of all, you have to come up with this idea. And the idea's got to be successful, because most businesses don't make any money for the first 5 years, and most businesses fail. So whether it be a restaurant or whatever it is, you have to come up with all that stuff. And it's scary because they don't teach entrepreneurship in school. So then we all settle as human beings. We all settle for the life that we think that we're given. And guess what? You're wrong. Because how can you think that you are giving less of a life than the owner of your company that is pimping you out? I'll let that one register for a little bit. Why do they get to drive the Lamborghini? Why do they get to have the big home and the vacations and the time with their family and all those types of things, and you don't? Why? They were anointed that and you weren't? That's ridiculous. That makes no sense at all. None. They just have put themselves in a position to take chances in their business life. Maybe they got an inheritance. Maybe they saved up their money. Maybe they went and got a loan. Maybe they got a business plan. I don't know what they did, but whatever they did, they're now pimping you out. So how do you fix that? You need to put yourself in a position to find the money to open your own business, to find the money to do your own ideas, to get your talents. But that's a lot easier said. Look, I can sit around, walk around this beautiful neighborhood, sit there and tell you guys that that's available. Oh, it's so easy to talk it, but it's a lot harder to do it. Because how are you going to get that business loan? How are you going to come up with that business idea? How are you going to come up with this successful idea to run a business that will be successful? What is the chances of failure? So all those things come into the picture, and it makes most people give up. I'm not going to do that. There's no way. I'm not going to be successful. And you doubt yourself, and you don't have the money. I get it. I get it. I understand it. I get it. Then there's this little crazy guy that pops on your Facebook feed every so often and do these crazy little things called wisdom walks. Maybe he has a solution. Maybe he does. I think I do have the solution. So instead of worrying about all the money that you have to save and all the business ideas you have and all the tough stuff that's going to be very, very tough, there's a better solution. There's absolutely a better. And look, I'm not knocking entrepreneurship. I'm not knocking having your own business. I've been there, done that. Look, I've been through all It's very interesting in life. When you've been through all the scenarios, you can talk on it. You can understand it. I've had the job. I've worked paycheck to paycheck. I've lost stuff. I've had bosses that were jerks. I hated working for them. I've been through all that. Then I decided to get out of that and go open up my own business. Spend my own money. Sleepless nights. More hours. All kinds of stuff. You find people to do it. Look. Then, January 7th, 2021, I found the answer. And as you guys know, I've been preaching this since for a year, a little bit over a year and a few months now. Having your own investments, have your money work for you. That's the best business idea on the planet because money don't sleep. So you may say, but Clay, I don't have the money to invest. Yeah, you do. You don't think you do because I'm not sure how many businesses you can go open for $100. You can't. I've heard people say that, oh, come join my MLM for $100. It's your own business. No, you ain't opening your own business. You're making the person that told you about the business rich. That's called an upline. That's a bunch of garbage. So you're making that person rich. You're selling their products. You're doing, look, my MLM family and friends don't get mad at me. I'm just speaking like it is. I've been where you were, so I get it. But I never sold products. I always did services. Because products, I'm not going to sell anybody any product. Oh, buy my juice, buy my pill. This is going to make you live till you're 150 years old. Buy this, buy this, buy this, buy that. Tell all your friends to come buy it too. And we make a commission. That ain't a business. Now, it's a decent hustle, but it ain't a business. Because if you stop working and you stop getting people to buy the product, you ain't making any money. So go back to this crazy guy that does these wisdom walks. So instead there, you get yourself $100. You invest it in a platform, it turns into 120, then it turns into 180, then it turns into 400, then it turns into 800, then it turns into 2,000, then it turns into 5,000, then it turns into 10,000, then it turns into 40,000, then it turns into 100,000, then it turns into 300,000, then it turns into 1.5 million, then it turns into 4 million, then it turns into 10 million, get the point? Very simple. I don't say you have to start with a whole bunch of money. You don't have to start with a whole bunch of have 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, $1 million put away. Look, we have someone in our group that started with $19. I see her on here right now. Miss Lee started with $19. And she just bought an NFT for $2,200 yesterday, or a couple of days ago. $2,200. This young lady started with $19. $19. And she bought an NFT for $2,200 a few days ago because of the magic of compound interest. Because she has all these different investments that she do that makes us money, and she compounds it. That's the fastest way to do what you need to do. I did a post this morning that says, if you made $400 a day, would you quit your job? Majority of people said yes. Well, what about 4,000 a day? What about 40,000 a day? What about 400,000 a day? What about 4 million a day? What about those numbers? Those numbers happen as you continue. It just takes time. Compounding and time is the two most amazing things on the planet. Compound and time. That's all it takes. That's why she was able to take $19 and turn it into something where she doesn't have to worry about anything anymore. So, folks, you can do look, you are worth more than you think you're worth. So you go out there and live the best life you can. Hopefully you follow the things I'm showing you because it works. It works. Did I say it works? It works. We love on people. We show them what to do. We teach them, we hold their hands, we have Q&A sessions, we have a Telegram group, we have all the information you need. I had someone message me this morning, hey Clay, I've been following you for a year, but I don't have that $400 a day yet where I can quit my job. I'm like, really? I said, what of the programs are you in? And the person listed all the programs, and all of them were like coins and tokens. I'm like, what happened to the things I mentioned to you that pay you daily? How come you didn't do those yet? Oh, I didn't do those yet. All I can do is show you. If you don't follow, how is it going to work? Tell you what, go get in your car right now. If you have an automobile and you don't live in New York in the subway system, go get in your car right now, start it up, and just say, car, move. And don't touch anything else. Let's see if the car moves. Don't hit the accelerator. Don't hit the autopilot in your Tesla or whatever it is, and see if it works out for you. It's not going to work. You have to do the things that make things work. I have broken it all down for you. I've told you guys the first 6 things you should do. It's all in our Facebook group. We're like a book club. We're like we're a social club. We just talk and share ideas, enjoy each other, loving each other, teach each other new things, and change each other's lives. So do with it as you choose. It's up to you. I mean, you can go to work if you want to let someone keep using you, because that's what they do. They're pimping you out for their benefit. Or you can make a change. Anyway, so I know you guys have seen a couple of my lives. We're getting close. We're getting close. My pond's still working. No flowers or plants yet, though. But getting closer. Getting closer. So the steps were formed yesterday. They brought in the 2 little palm trees yesterday. The patio has been ordered. That edge of the house right there, all the way down to about that window that you see in the middle there. So it's going to be about a 30-foot patio. Under there, we'll put the TV, and the barbecue grill is going to go over there by those things popping out. Some plants and flowers here. This will be all flagstone leading up to the pond, a little sitting area for the pond. And I'll show you guys. This is a cool little bench. You can't see the bottom one, but there's a bottom one over there. So this is, oh, I got you back. Okay, there's a cool little bench right there. That's kind of cool. And then there will be a built-in like table here. And a fire pit's going to be right there by the bench. And right over there, there's going to be a down to a little putting green. And I think there's going to be a 6-hole putting green right here. It'll be kind of cool, a little putting green. And that's a waterfall that's going to kind of be spreading water while you're putting, and you get to sit and look at the view while you're here. So getting close. They've been humping, moving on it. So getting there. Everyone, some people may be saying, where's the pool? How come you didn't put in a pool? Well, the pool's actually in the middle of the house. So the house is... Anyway, so actually that's the pool area in there. So it's a view of the house. But anyway, everyone, just remember, you're worth a lot more than you think. Don't let anybody pimp you out. Don't let anybody use you. So I have a wisdom walk that says you shouldn't listen to anyone. You should listen. Look, you take the knowledge that I've given you on these 67 wisdom walks, and you make your own decisions. Don't listen to me. Listen to you. That's who you need to listen to. Listen to you. I'm just trying to give you the reason you make the decisions that you make right now in life is because of the education you've had around you in your life. That's why you make the decisions you have. I'm just trying to change some of that information that you have so you can make better decisions. That's all I'm doing. I'm changing the information that flows in your brain so you can make better decisions instead of the information that they give you from your friends and family that may be broke, just trying to tell you what to do. So once I give you the information, then you make a decision on what you want to do, and you listen to yourself. Love you all. Take care. Wisdom walk number 67 out. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.